Alright, hello. This is gonna be replay analysis for Tommy. Um, Tommy's around Diamond, I'm pretty sure, so he should be around Diamond gameplay. Yeah, we'll just see, what's gonna happen. Oh, okay, so here on kickoff. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're not with a team, I guess, but normally the guy that's not behind the guy taking the kickoff, which the kickoff taker's on the left this time, so the guy on the left should go for boost and the guy on the right should cheat up. Reason being, because if the kickoff taker is most likely gonna be ending up on the right side of the field, which means if the back right boost is up, is better. This is fine though. So he goes for this. You wait for this. You could even wait for this longer. So he goes here. He has a bad touch. He should have probably taken it up the wall or something. But then here you should just probably straight up go, or just wait for his hit. Like you hesitated a little bit. So after there, like here, you just go, or you wait for to see what Jaffis is gonna do. And then chases should be fine. It should be yours again. Here you just wanna rotate wider. So this was fine. Going for this was fine, but then he was already up the wall. But here just white rotate out and don't like turn here and rotate ball side. I would. It's better to go like in this diagonal a little bit instead of like going ball side, because it's awkward for your teammate that wants to commit here. You might hit him and whatever. Okay, let's go back. Here, get the ball. Just play a little patient. Here, I wouldn't turn for this. Reason being, because you just saw your teammate right there. So here, I would just literally like go for this. The next part you're gonna drive over, and then the middle one that's to the right, and then you can kind of go back post or more towards the middle of the goal or whatever where you need to be, because of the other guy already being there. Like now it's awkward. Now he probably didn't know if you were gonna go or not because you turned. And you didn't know if you had to go because you saw him then, and you were like, oh shit, he's probably gonna go. And now it's just a free ball for the opponents pretty much. They're not there at all. They're pretty much, one guy's in their corner and the other guy is in midfield somewhere. So you still get to get this. Okay, but he fucking cleared it. Which unfortunate, but that's fine. Here you missed two boost bats. I don't know if they're up, but I'm gonna assume they're up. Missed this one. Okay, that one wasn't up then, but you did miss that one, I guess. This is fine. You don't need to. There's no reason to go off ball cam here. Really, like, cause why would you need to go off ball cam? You literally see everything right here. You see the ball, you see all three opponents, and you see both of your teammates. Now you just lose information, or lose, yeah, pretty much information, because you could have been looking at the ball, and you know what's there anyway. You're not gonna go for the big pat or something. Like, this should be fine if you don't do that. So you get a nice clear on this. That's actually a good reaction. But of course, if you didn't turn off ball cam, you would have known the shot was coming earlier, which means you get to react faster to it. But the clear was fine. That was actually a really good hit. He didn't get an on goal. This is fine. Here, this is awkward. So here, because Master John is rotating ball side, and Ronson's gonna hit the ball, it's probably gonna be Master John's ball to go for. Then also Trisami Tiger kind of cuts rotations here. I don't know why. It's better to just chill here probably and see what your opponent or what your teammates are gonna do, which you kind of did. But I would be a little further back. Here, stay back. That's fine. Here you can just, if you want, you could just fake challenge this, because here you can see you're not gonna beat him to the ball. In really desperate situations, you can pre-jump this, but there's no need to. I would just, because if you're this far, I would just fake challenge this and just turn and go back post. That should be fine, because he's gonna hit it. And especially in like lower ranks, it's like they're 100% gonna hit it. Like, they don't expect you to fake challenge or anything. They think you're just gonna go, which means they will just boom the ball anyway. So here you do go back post, kind of, not really. You could have had like the other pad too. So here you got the full boost, which is good. This is an awkward flip because you kind of do flip into the middle. If you diagonally flip to the right, it's a little better because you get to go more to the back post, and then you use a little more boost for nothing. So here you go over this pad. It's probably not up, but you should also take the other one that's behind you right now, and then like rotate in back post. Yeah, there's no risk to go for this. So here you should be chilling. You should have been chilling back post, but this is this could still be fine. But here you see Master John is still wasting boost for this, and there's probably not gonna be anyone of the opponents that's gonna commit for this. Maybe Storm will. Jaffis has a really awkward turn if he goes for this, and you should perfectly be fine if he does hit it, because it's gonna be a weak hit. If Storm hits it, it's gonna go in the middle, and that's fine too. But going for this is there's no need to. That was unlucky. So you did your best too. So you could have recovered here a little better. After committing for this, like you could have air rolled to get your wheels on the wall and then just go down faster. You did your best to save that though. Don't think you could have done much more. So here in normal situations, you just go for boost, which you do. It's nice to the left. Try and get a flip in there because you'll be faster. And then you didn't have to use this boost because there's no immediate threat here. Like, that guy's on the wall, but he's gonna be very late. The ball's gonna bounce off the wall before you can get it. So you can just chill here. That was fine though, I guess. And then here, this is yours. Nice. And that should be a goal. Nice. So do you want to try and get a flip in here? I normally, well, I mean, I guess I normally don't really talk about, I still do talk about mechanics a little bit, but in kickoffs you just want to boost, flip, and then flip into the ball again. Because if you do this, you're going to be slow. Because you're not even supersonic right now. Your opponent's already there. Your opponent is already at the ball right now. Or right now. And you're still here. So you're pretty much always going to lose kickoff if you don't do that. You don't even need to like diagonal flip or anything. You just a normal flip is fine. Just a good back post. That's yours. You probably have more time for this. So here you saw all three opponents. This guy is rotating back, and that guy just committed, and the other guy is also rotating back right now. So the other guy is Storm, I'm talking about, and Jeff's definitely rotating back. Here you could just drive a little further before jumping, because if you jump early, you're gonna waste more boost. And if you jump later, you need to you're using less boost, of course, which means if you're on the ground again, you have more boost left. Plus, this aerial you're going for is gonna have no power left because you're in the air earlier. If you were going later, you have more power on this ball, and there's no one you can pass to, so you need to shoot this or drop it down to what's it called, the tiger guy, which could be good. But that's always going to be a weak shot. He did miss it though. But here don't turn. So here you just hit the ball. And then here you should just boost and flip back. Just to collect boost. Turning here doesn't really do anything. It's probably very confusing for this guy. So in general, your third will be somewhere there or a little to the right or whatever. So this turn is actually very annoying for him, because you kind of cut him off. He does get it though, and here you do go back, but you could have done that earlier, and you get a score of it. That's actually kind of crazy. Okay, so here I don't know if your teammate says something, but here you should just normally you cheat here, and the guy in the back goes for boost. This is fine though. That's yours. Oh, just double jump for that. Or I mean, you could do it this way, cause like there's no threat someone's gonna hit this, so you could even catch this if you want, if you're a baller, catch and flick it. Going for this now just makes it harder for yourself, and it's not gonna be a good hit unless you arrow around and maybe you can get it to Master John, get it past middle. You could literally just let this drop and catch it and then flick it, and then you play two opponents because Jaffis is already committed and someone else is gonna commit to that. And if you flick it over them, it's a 2v1, maybe even 3v1. If one of your other teammates is still there. But yeah, I don't think I need to say way more about that. So again, of course, the flip. And also just call if you're going or not. I don't know. Sometimes people don't react to it if you say I got it or take the shot, but just try and do that so you don't double commit on the kickoff because there's no reason to. So this is good patience. So you could have creeped up a little bit here, but here you gotta realize that it's probably a 2v1 against you because one of your teammates is literally very much out of the play, and Master John is flying over the ball like an idiot or some shit. He did bump him, which is actually kind of nice. And then here you can, yeah, I mean, this is fine. Here I wouldn't go here. Reason being, Master John is already here. So this is probably one of the hardest things about Rocket League is the awareness. Because it's not really a trainable thing, I guess. But it's definitely something you could be looking at, and especially in replay. So here, the Trisamy Tiger hit it into the corner, and now you're going left, but Master John is also on the left. So I'll link Gregans' video about this in the description again, because I think I did it for Tamuse's replay analysis too. Pretty much to summarize in summarize really shortly, Gregan explains that if all of your players are on the same side of the pitch, that's bad. You always want one player to be on the other side, which normally is the second player. So in that case, you would be right here to be on the left. But since Master John is on the left and Trisamy Tiger's on the left, you should probably be on the right side of the field, because otherwise your team will have a very narrow spread. I guess you want it to be wider, of course, so you can cover for way more balls. Because now, if the ball is going to the right side of the field, no one's there. So you don't need to cheat up here anymore. It should be on the right. That was a decent try, though. And that should be a goal. Okay, no, maybe not. Here again, you don't need to. So here, this was fine, but here you just go. Yeah, actually, that was fine. And then you chill. That's a ghost hit. Here, you just want to commit. Just go for it. Like, you're gonna misread this 1,000,000 times before you're gonna get it right. That's perfectly fine. Just go for it. Like, so here, yeah, he's not beating you to the ball because the ball's coming towards you, and you have full boost. Like, you're gonna beat him to the ball always, pretty much. But you do want to commit for this. If you don't commit for this, you just make it harder for yourself. So you just wanna go for it. Fuck it. You could even meet the ball on the wall, which means you don't need to read it at all, because then you can just get behind it pretty much. But just go for it. Like, if you miss the read, that's perfectly fine. Like, that's gonna happen. Like, if you want to get better, you're gonna fail at reading certain bounces and shit. Like, that's perfectly fine. But here he did miss, so I mean, it's kind of fortunate for you that you could get it here. Unfortunate that you couldn't get the dribble going. This is fine though. Don't waste all this boost. So here, this was actually fine. It could have been better, of course, if you got the ball up on your hoot and maybe flicked it or whatever. But this is actually still fine. But here, don't waste this boost. You were already supersonic, which means, I mean, it's like, what, 5% difference in speed? You don't need that 5% difference here. Like, you only need that difference if you already know you're gonna get like a full boost, or you need to make a save you don't know you're gonna get. Like, then you can waste the boost. But here you were already supersonic, so don't do that. So don't waste the boost. Here, jump off the wall with 9. Okay, well, you missed the wave. Okay, you missed the wave of the choice. But you could have jumped earlier. You could have jumped right there, pretty much. And here, collecting boost is nice. This is fine. So to the corner. So maybe you could have turned it a little faster here. So here you should probably already turn. So let's see. So here, so after this hit, you should have probably already turned to the right, because it's very unlikely your teammate is gonna get it again. You can just expect this boom. The jump was fine though. Kind of weird that he was actually there. This is fine. Get the boost. So here you move away a little too much, I guess. Your teammates are very aggressive though. I will say that. So here you should turn to the right, like straight up. That's a goal. Nice. Yeah, your teammates seem to be like committing for pretty much everything, which does make it harder to play, I guess. That's fine. It's kind of a waste, but it could be fine. So here, I mean, why would you hit this? Like you can hit this, and it could be fine. But if you hit this, you need to hit it on the backboard. If you don't get this on the backboard, then it's a waste. If you can get it on the backboard and follow it up, that's perfectly fine. But this is too weak of a hit for anything to really happen. Plus, you didn't really need to do that anyway, because if we go back, so here, normally like this ball will pinch out very fucking fast, and you need to hit it 100% because otherwise you cannot control it. But this ball is very controllable. You could even wait for this to go on the wall, whatever, because Ronson is out. He just took the kickoff. The other guy that's next to him is nowhere near this ball, and you just saw the other guy also. He went for boost, so you should be fine to just catch this and dribble it or do whatever with it, pass it or whatever. Okay, going back post is good. That's fine. Don't try to make this like a habit. Or if it's a habit, then try to avoid it as much as you can. Don't pretty much you never want to drive into the net ever. You want to go back post and then be what's it called, like parallel with the goal line, so you can save more. Like here, like if a shot came in, you're fucked unless you make a insane squishy save. But going into the net and turning in general is bad. Because at that point, like, okay, he did bump you, but normally you would end up somewhere near the middle of the goal, facing a direction, which means the other direction you're not facing is pretty much not covered at all. So here, just want to move up faster again. So even though you did this, like this ball is nowhere near getting hit by an opponent, so you just want to push up. You just want to use your boost flip, go supersonic. And then you're just there faster. Here again, this is you don't go for this. You could go for it, but not from there. So here, this ball is going very slow. If you go for this, like, there's no, like, here's no follow up. If you just wait for this, like, no one's gonna beat you to it. You're still gonna be the fastest to the ball. You would have more boost and you have more control. Like, this is kind of a waste. Which is unfortunate because you could actually get like be a really good attack. So they should have already been like going supersonic faster. You would have already been like, let's say like 10 meters more forward, which makes this ball easier again. But yeah, jumping for it here, especially with 45 boost, is kind of ridiculous. You still did. This was actually get 50, weirdly enough, but no one's there. And then you should go for this boost. You should just flip. It's faster. So this was fine, and then you just flip towards the big pad. Don't drive. Here, turn again. Nice. Try and use power slide more. Just to turn faster a little bit here. So here, that was kind of awkward, but you can still hit this. You want to turn before you jump. So before you jump, you pretty much always want to be already angled in the direction you are in the yeah, in the direction you need to hit the ball. Or wait, does that make sense? In the direction you need to go to hit the ball, I guess that makes more sense, right? So here you're angled to hit the ball maybe now, but the ball's still coming towards you, which means you should have turned a little more left and then jump, which would make this aerial easy. Here, this is fine. Turn, nice. Here again, you jump early for areas you don't need to. Like, it's a waste because you waste a lot of boost and you waste a lot of momentum already. So if you jump for aerials early, you're pretty much never gonna get good power on it unless the ball already had a really good speed. But for most areas you're jumping for, they're just really like that's a really slow ball. And Ronson could be hitting this before you even. Okay, jump off, wave dash, nice. That's yours, nice. I would not flip into this. Just hit it. Like, this can actually be really like a really nice attack. It could even be a goal if you're lucky. Where if you hit this, just drive into it with the corner of your car, especially with dominance. Oh, it's great. And it just pops up. And well, you don't have to boost for it, but it would be nice to do that. In this case, you actually didn't have boost for it, so then maybe flipping into it, but letting it roll up the wall will be better. This might work out too, though. Don't stop here. So you probably already saw he's gonna beat you. Don't ever, pretty much never ever break. You never want to break your knock leg. You should unbound it if you can, or unbind it if you can. So that's yours, nice. That's yours again, if you can. Alright, that's fine. That was risky as shit. Okay. Okay, this is whole. Okay, this is whole the whole clown fiesta going on right here. So here, turning for this is actually fine because you're probably gonna get beat to this ball. And then letting him hit this should be fine too. But here again, you turn in the net, which if you kept driving is probably better. Then he bumps you here, which here you should definitely go back post. But he's already there. Okay, he's gonna beat. That was just a whole fuck fest. That was probably confusing for Trisami Tiger though. So cause here if you just would have went like either committed for it or went back post, it's easier for the other guy, like the third guy, to come in, or second guy now, I guess. Even though he committed right there. Okay. Nah, I don't know. Your teammates are. You're very aggressive. I'll say that again. So that's yours. Nice. Oh, that's close. I would not come in for this, like. So that was a good try, but here you cannot really commit for this, especially after the boost was already grabbed. Here, flip, nice, flip. The boost. Try and go like if you're already on track. Like, cause look how long you're off ball cam here. If you already have like the direction you need to go to get the boost, just go back to ball cam, because you just hold accelerate. You don't even need to do anything else. You just look at what's happening in the play, because right now you have like you hit right here, you have no information. Okay, you see one guy on the left right now, but like you have no idea what's happening around the ball. They do use reverse cam, or yeah, that's what it's called, right? Reverse cam, whatever, to see what's happening. But you could have just turn on ball cam again. Like there's no need to turning on at the end if you're already on track to hit the big pat. So here, just flip into the ball. So this was fine, but here you just wanna. So we're gonna assume he's gonna hit it, obviously. So you just wanna jump and like diagonal flip right to get a 50 out of it, maybe. If you don't do that, then obviously you're gonna get less of a chance to hit the ball, I guess. So your back post. I would not come in for this, especially like knowing your teammates right now. So here you should just went back post, and then if a shot comes in, you save it 100%. But if you challenge this, especially now again, like here you can see again, you jump very early for a ball that's not even high, and it's going very slow. Like you don't even want to go for this, for multiple reasons. But also don't do it the way you're doing, because if you go for an aerial early, you're just gonna waste more boost and momentum. Like it's a waste, pretty much. But yeah, and then Trust Me Tiger comes in because he doesn't give a fuck. Okay, so here you should this is just your teammate's ball. So you already saw he's going up the wall here. I know you have full boost, but you just need to trust your teammates here. Like, it's difficult, but you need to trust your teammates and just then defend the net if he misses, which he did. But they seem to miss it too. Here you go front front post, which is no need to. Here you can still back post. Should be fine. Here you're just chilling. Turn. That's awkward. He needs to go. Okay. Okay. Here don't push up this far. So this was kind of awkward, but here you just need to chill. Either just chill at the back post or maybe even in net, but like facing towards the ball. Because you need Master John to commit for this. Like here you're already way too close. If Jaffis hits this, you cannot react to this. It's too close. Like you need to pre-jump it then. But you could have been back more or even behind the line, which would be fine. You don't know what's gonna happen, and what's gonna happen like is gonna be surprise always, pretty much, because you have no clue what's gonna happen in this situation. So he misses it too. And then you go for a hit, but here again you need to be close to the back post, because here you're gonna, well, I don't know if you're gonna drive into the net, but you're pretty much not covering much here. Like in here you're too close. You could have been back post, but at this point you're too close to the play. Like, and now this is really awkward because it's gonna go above you, which is always awkward. A ball above you is always gonna be very difficult to save. Again here, like, so this clear wasn't the best, and then you expect just Tiger to hit this, but he doesn't. You definitely want to flip into the ball though. You're lucky they completely fuck it. Again here, so I can see why he went back here, because like Master John's gonna come in for this to enter Me Tiger just committed. If Storm gets this, he probably has a free goal if you keep pushing forward, which is fine to go back here, but again you want to be close to the back post instead of whatever this is. Like, okay, like imagine he did get a hit, you're here, what are you really covering off the net? You're like, we can go fly mode, like what are you really covering here? Maybe like 30%, like only of the right side, pretty much. You're not gonna get anything that's like directly above you or to the left. Where if you're back post, you're pretty much covering the whole net. This is just awkward. And then here you just chill because Master John's gonna come in for it. Okay, that was awkward. And then this score. So this is definitely Master John's ball, but he thought, fuck it, I'm getting the boost. So here you should probably just chill. Maybe a little more behind the line, and again not jump this early. So here jump, but why? Like you just need to react to this ball. Like if you think he's gonna shoot it high, then pre-jump, but like pre-jump high. But if you're sure he's not gonna do that, which I mean of course you can never be, don't jump this early, because if you didn't jump, like if you were a little more behind the line or at the back post, which would be kind of weird now, but if you're more behind the line here, and just react to the shot and like seeing it and then reacting to it instead of predicting it, you would have saved this 100%. Like that's not a high ball. You could have saved that easily. Um, but okay, to summarize real quickly, I'd say your two biggest concerns are patience, I guess, when third man. Not in offensive play. You could be a little more aggressive in offensive play when you're third man, actually. But when you're defensive third man, you're impatient and you don't really go back post at all. Sometimes, but not really. More you go more into the net, which will always be bad. Um, what else is there? So yeah, oh yeah, the aerials, the aerials. I think I've touched on that enough already. But yeah, try and not waste that much boost and don't jump that early for aerials. Aerials you don't need to jump that early for. And then just only one instance of where you could have controlled the ball because no one was even close and you had loads of boost, and you just gave it away pretty much. Apart from that, I'd say those are the main things you could be working on. Um, yeah, I think that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I feel like I'm forgetting one thing I saw and even like touched on, but oh, the kickoffs. Yeah, yeah. I guess the kickoffs. So yeah, you just wanna do the flip, and then hit it pretty much. It's not that difficult to learn. But yeah, that's gonna be the replay analysis for Tommy. If you're interested in getting your replay reviewed by me, then just DM me, send me the replay, and I'll review it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.